Hey guys, I am back and I have a small mini book haul for you guys. Jade and I went to the movies today. We went to the bookstore today, so I got another book, and then I'm put in a book order today. Like I need another book order, but Book Outlet, I ordered a bunch of books because there was a couple of books that I really want. And they were actually at Barnes and Nobles, but for full price, and Book Outlet had them for a lot cheaper, so I went ahead and placed my Book Outlet order. But Barnes and Nobles is having a sale on their website for 3 for $30, so I'm probably going to go and order some books over there too, because they don't have those sales very often, so when they do, I try to take advantage of them as much as possible. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be checking out that site because there were several books on their website that I wanted. So I definitely encourage anybody who's trying to fill in a series, or maybe eyeballing a book that you wanted for a while, check out, see if they have it on there, because the sale is pretty decent. Okay, and we had such a fun time. It was hilarious because we had went to see 50 Shades Freed, and we get over there, and this lady at the bookstore was talking to this somebody about 50 Shades or Darker, the E.L. James, the male version. And I was joking around with Jade, and I told her, I said, well, you can read it from his point of view now. And she said, no, she was good. She had seen the movie. That's all she needed to do. And it was just a funny day. We had the best time. It was crazy. She really enjoyed the movies. All 3 movies she liked. She had never read the books. I had actually read the books, so I knew the premise of the movie. It wasn't a big deal. And I had, because I was all there when they said it was a spinoff of Twilight, blah, 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 blah. And, people either loved the movies, the books, or hated them. And I was kind of like in the middle, like I could care less. I didn't see it being no masterpiece of a book, but I didn't see it being as bad as the people that said they hated it. So I found the books entertaining. Well, when Jade suggested we go to the movies, I was like, really? You want to go see that movie? And she said, yeah. I was like, okay, sure. She was in her 20s. And honestly, I didn't realize how graphic the movie was going to be, or I probably would have suggested she go with her girlfriends and not me. But because I was embarrassed when I got there and we watched the movie. But we were eating and we were drinking, and because they had these drinks that were named after the movie. I forget what they were, but she goes, Mom, let's get some alcohol. And I'm like, fine, whatever. And so we ordered some alcoholic drinks that were inspired by the movie. And it was funny because they brought them to me. And I told them, once the movie started going, you could press the button and they bring you more of whatever. You could order popcorn, you could order whatever you wanted, they'd bring you whatever. And they'd come and they'd ask you. And I told the girl at the desk, I said, you may have to bring me a couple more of these. Because I was so embarrassed because, even though she was in her 20s, because she's 27 now. So when the first movie came out, I think she was 23 or 24. I can't remember which. But, I was still really embarrassed to be at a movie seeing that movie with her. But now that I look back about it, she was old enough. She was, whatever. And it was just embarrassing, though. And I wouldn't have went to see it with her. But it's all good. We had a great time. We still have a great laugh about it. And now we've seen all 3 of them together, because after seeing the first one, we went and seen the second one, and we went and seen the third one. And like I said, the movies aren't that bad, but it's just seeing it with her. Is just, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I went to that movie with her. But we had a great time. We had a really good time, and I have to say this was the best movie in the bunch. The third one, out of the trilogy that they shot, it was the best. So we really enjoyed it. We had a good time. We laughed, and we were pretty much the only people in the theater. I think there was another couple sitting way in the back, and then it was her and I way towards the front. So there was really nobody. We could talk, we could kind of make comments. It was great. We had a fabulous time. And of course, then we went and did the bookstore, and then I got a couple of books and decided, you know what, got to do this haul to get ready for get these out of the way, because the other haul's going to come and I'm sure they're going to be way bigger, and then that video will be humongous. So anyways, I should get that because I've been rambling enough. Anyways, the first book in this haul is The School of Good and Evil, and it's the 4th book in the series. It's The Quest for Glory. And I didn't know, I thought the 3rd one was the end. I thought it was just a trilogy, but apparently it's not. I haven't, unless this is like a spin-off, but I'm not sure. It's the Camelot years, so I have no idea. But it's very intriguing, so I decided to pick it up. It's Suman Chani? I cannot say that name. I'm so sorry, but I like the idea of the books. I do need to read the first. I need to read all of them, but I really need to read the first one soon. I'll make it a goal for this year, I think, just to kind of read that first book, because I know I'm going to like it, but I just got to get to it. Okay, then I got The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I mean, I'm sure all of you thought when I was going to show it, and here it is, because I love myself some Holly Black, so you know I'm going to have this book. I cannot not have that book. All right, then the book I got today when I was out with Jade, it was in the bargain section, and I got for, it was like $5 or $6, and then I got 20% off of it because Barnes & Nobles was doing, all members got their 10% and I think another 20%, so it was like $3 or $4, so I couldn't pass it up. So I had to get it for myself. And this one is Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman, and it's Blood of Gods and Royals. So, and it's book 1. And I know nothing about this. I did it one time, but I don't remember. I knew it was on my radar. I knew I had wanted to buy it, but I never did. And when I saw it for that price, I'm like, I could not pass it up. So I picked it up, and this was blurred by Cinda Williams Chima, and it says, a mingling of history, intrigue, romance, murder, and magic. So, yeah. I am so ready for this one. All right. And then we've got my dollar store pickup, and that was Siren's Fury by Mary Weber. And honestly, I'm pretty sure Jade has like one of the books. I don't know if this is the first book in the series or one of them, the second, third, I don't know. But I figured for $1, it couldn't hurt to pick it up, and maybe I'll give it to Jade, or I'll keep it for myself. If it's the first one, I'll probably keep it for myself. If it's another one, I'll probably give it to Jade. But I had to get it for $1. I wasn't going to pass that up. And then next is Everless by Sarah Holland. And this one is all over BookTube right now. All over BookTube. I've heard good and bad for this one. I'm really intrigued because I know there was a movie that was very similar or had a similar premise to this. And because I want to say in the movie, your lifespan was your currency too, but I don't know, because I think that's the same as this. So I'm really intrigued by the premise because I remember enjoying the movie, which I should check to see if it's on Netflix or something, because I wouldn't mind watching that again. But anyways, yes. So I'm very intrigued by this. But anyways, guys, that is my mini haul. If you guys have any comments about the movie or the books or anything at all, just leave them down below. And I'm always happy to hear from you guys. And I will see you again with a video sometime this week. I will not be doing a Top 5 Wednesday this week because I don't have enough books for the particular topic that they're discussing. This month is all about romance and love, and this coming Wednesdays is female romances, and I just don't have enough books to do a female romance. I don't read a lot of that, and the type of books I like, that's just not one of the things that's in it a lot. I mean, truthfully, in the type of books that I read the most of, there's an underlying romance, but romance is never the main part of the books anyways. So it's just part of the story, but not the story. So, you know. Anyways, with that being said, look for me sometime this week, but it just won't be Top 5 Wednesday. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye.